If I was a young person living life again, so right now I'm 45, which by all means, if I get to 90, 45 is young. But the bulk of your well-being and like good health comes at a time when you're stupid as fuck. So take a 13-year-old. If a 13-year-old had my education, my life experience, they would be killing life, okay? They could start investing now, and then by the time they were 23, 24, 25, they'd be fucking rich, okay? They would understand what a mortgage was. They would understand what investing was. They would understand what the index was, but that's not how life works, okay? You gain education as you go along through life. As you get older, you gain education and you lose time. That's what happens. When you gain education from life experience, you lose time and you get fucking older and your health gets weaker, right? Degenerates. Degeneration. That's what happens. I mean, you got to really understand that there was once upon a time when I was 20 years old, I could run all day, I could lift weights all day, I could study all day, but as you get older, you get weaker. And a lot of motherfuckers don't want to talk about that and don't understand that. A lot of motherfuckers are saying, oh, I'm 45, I'm in the best shape of my life. Are you fucking insane? If you are 45 years old and you are saying you are in the best shape of your life, you are smoking crack, or you must have been in really bad fucked up shape when you were in your mid-20s, okay? No one is in the best shape of their life when they're 45. That's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. In fact, I've already had handful of friends who have died from cancer. It's sad, but because they got older, you know, as you get older, you get closer and closer to cancer. I think it's like one in 3 people get cancer by the time they're 80, right? So as you get older, you're getting closer to fucking death. But hopefully, as you get older, you start to learn from life experiences and you start to get educated on how life works. Now, this is the reason why I'm even talking to YouTube. Is it would be awesome if someone learned from my mistakes. And one motherfucking mistake that I made when I was younger is I hung out with the wrong crowd. Okay, I hung out with people who had no aspirations, no goals, no jobs. Dude, I hung out with this one cat, this one guy, up until I was 23, right? Up until I was hanging out with this one guy up until I was 23. And he never had a fucking job. Okay, now one cool thing about me is when I was 18, I always focused and thought about health. So that never left me. If you're a young guy out there, if you're like 16, 17, 18, start thinking about your health. Eat healthy, be healthy, sleep well, live well, take care of your temple. It will carry over in dividends for the years to come, if you know what that means. Because if you're a young guy, you probably don't even know what the fuck dividends are. But if you're a young guy or girl, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, take care of your health. Take care of your health. Don't do drugs, don't smoke, don't drink alcohol, don't drink and drive. And by the time you're 45, you'll be in good shape. Okay, I'm gonna be 46 soon. Health has always been on my mind since I was 18. No, fuck, since I was like 10. Health, exercising has always been on my mind. Okay, so it has carried over through the years. I can still go play basketball with the young kids at the gym. 16, 17, I can still do work. Okay, I have a lot of friends now who they don't lift, they don't run, they don't eat right, and they look in their age. They're looking, you know, mid 40s, like they can't do shit. Okay, so, but one thing that I didn't do right going through life was I hung out with the wrong crowd. You got to identify who your friends are. Your friends are people, a real friend wants your best health, your best life for you. They want to take care of you, okay? They're not using you for amusement. If you're hanging out with people who are using you for amusement, like let's say there's people going to the club and they want to have a good time and they call you just so they can have a good time, those are not your friends. People who call you just because you're the life of the party is stupid, okay? It's stupid that you partake in that because they're not your friends. When you get invited to a party, you want to be invited to this party because you want to share the joy with them. You don't want to get invited to a party because you're the life of the party, okay? That's just you being a fucking free clown. You don't want to be a free clown in this world, okay? You got to find real good friends, okay? And real good friends are people who have your health and well-being in mind, okay? They think about your health and well-being. Don't hang out with people who just want to use you. That's a very big mistake that I did when I was growing up, you know, and it took me a long time to learn that lesson. So if you can hang out with good people, you will live a better life. Hang out with good people.